Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Minecraft from Project Gamers. I am Mike and today I'm going to be showing you a piston creation. This creation is not my own. It's actually done by a user called JL2579. He's done a lot of cool stuff with pistons. Went over to his channel, checked this out, thought it was pretty neat. His explanation of it, he explains the wiring and everything good for somebody who understands redstone, whereas myself, I'm really new to this redstone. In fact, this is my biggest redstone creation that I made thus far, so yeah, I figured I'd create a tutorial for all the dummies like me out there to get a feel for what it is. But basically, you flip this lever and the floor drops down. Show you again. And then you come over here and you push this button and it floods the newly opened area with water. And you have kind of like a hidden pool. So I thought that was pretty neat and wanted to add it to my little tree house. Let me, since it's night, I'll come up in here, go to bed real quick. And in the morning time, we will go make one. Alrighty. So now it's morning. Let's come outside. To do this project, you guys are roughly going to need, well, you're going to need 25 pistons, about 40 pieces of wooden planks, 52 redstone, 33 repeaters, and about 17 redstone torches. And if you come out here, your ground level setup is going to be a 6 by 6 frame, just a wooden frame, and you're going to have you can start on this now or you can do it later, but where I have marked in sand is just a 1 deep trench along the side, and then back here it's a 5 by 2 wide. So you can dig that now or you can come back and dig that later. It's your choice. But that's the ground level framework. From there, you want to dig down about 2 blocks and then start placing your sticky pistons. The way that you're going to want to place them is the inner portion of this is only 4 blocks by 4 blocks, as you can just see by my little counting right there. Over here you'll see an extra row of sticky pistons along with an extra row on this side. That is not for the floor design. That is for your water trench waterway thing. So you just need to throw down your sticky pistons like so, 4 by 4, and then the outer row where you want your water deal. And that's why I said you can wait on that, because depending on which side, that's your actual water trench, and over there is your wiring platform. So let's quickly fill the floor in real quick with some wooden planks, and then we'll go down below and you can see what's going on down there. And if we drop down here, you can see there's the framework, right? Here's my 1 deep trench layer, and then I've got some room to work with. The hole doesn't necessarily need to be this big, but if you're wanting to just get it done and over with and not having to fight and dig, this is what I would recommend. From where you made your frame, you want at least 1 row on either side so you can get around. Alright, and you're going to want it to be 9 by 9, 5 layers deep, and that gives you a pretty good size hole to work with. These little sandbars are trenches. I'll show you how to do those later. Let's get with the building and get me to shut up here. You're going to want to put your dirt blocks in an eye pattern. Now this is just for your this isn't for your waterway pistons, this is for your floorboard pistons. So you want to do an eye pattern with your torches and throw down these your redstone torches. And as you can see, it pushed the floor up except for on these two. How those are done, you put a couple of repeaters there, right? And then you drop a block on top of that, right? And then you're going to place 2 more blocks to cover those repeaters up. Place 2 repeaters on top of that and 2 to the side, all pointing inwards, so that will direct your current. And like I said, this isn't my design, this is recreation of JL2579's. I tried to wire one myself, completely failed, and so I went and double checked his, because I was trying to do my own wiring. Go ahead, throw down some repeaters along that walkway, and some repeaters along this walkway. The reason why these ones aren't powered is because they're going to be powered directly by this block here. The repeaters are going to take your redstone signal here, right, and push it in, powering this block. It's also going to power this repeater, and it's going to push that signal in and power this block right here. The repeater underneath it is going to push the signal to this center torch right here. So, I mean, it's sounds weird, but he's actually using the block to move all the currents, which is kind of cool. And anyways, back to the design. You're going to connect all your wiring like this, and then you can dig out your little trench here, right? Just 1 deep, and then right here in the center you need it to be 2 deep, because we're going to be placing, once I can get it, you're going to put 2 blocks right there like that. That'll help direct the flow of the redstone in towards that block. Don't know why, but it does. And then you're going to put 2 redstone torches there, and that's going to power your last. If I do it over here on this side, you'll be able to see it. Bam, bam. Let me dig out my little trench real quick. And I did this one 3 at this junction, but you'll see why. That's just the way that I have my wiring done. You might need to do it 3 at your other junction. But yeah, now that I put those in, it powered that. See, if I take this off, that one comes down. If I put it on, it powers this repeater, which powers this block. And yep, cool. So we have that set up, and we'll run our wiring here. I'm throwing a repeater here, so my signal travels with the switch. You can do a different wiring if you'd like. You don't necessarily need that repeater there. And technically I don't need this trench, but I just did it anyways for shits and giggles. Alrighty, so that is your basic wiring for your platform. And if I take my redstone wiring up here, and I throw down my lever, you can see the floor comes down and goes up. So that portion of the design is done. Now if I come over here, I'm going to want to create a ledge, and you can use this ledge too, to place all my repeaters on for this, right? And you can actually jump up there if you want and do this. I just am being lazy at the moment. So, and then you're going to need some blocks on the outside here. Oops, ran out of dirt. So you can actually place redstone, and I'm going to create a little jump up area. Shoot. And I am just making this all kinds of complex for myself. Whatever. Okay. I'll fix that in just a sec. So if I come over here, I can complete the redstone circuit here. Right? And that's the wiring for the outside deal. You're going to want your dirt block back there, but this one right here that I knocked out was actually a good thing. I'll show you why. I need my redstone torch there. And I'll get out of here. Looks like it's turning nighttime. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So that's where I'm going to want my redstone torch. I can actually cover this up, and it will stay fine. And back here is where your wiring field's gonna go. Now you don't need this block right here because that's where that torch is gonna go. You're gonna want to go 3 blocks high. Well, technically it's 2 blocks above the surface. And then you need to punch out that center one, right? And let me throw down a torch so you guys can kind of see what's going on here. There you go. Oh, and don't mind my graphic thing. I don't know exactly when it happened. I did an update on both. Like, I did heavy maintenance on my computer one day and updated my JavaScript, updated my Windows, updated Minecraft with the 7.1 patch, and ever since then I've been having these lines. Apparently it's like an open GUL error or something like that. I've been trying to fix it, had no luck. If any of you guys know what causes that or have something that could fix that, please let me know, because it's really annoying. The water is extremely annoying. But you put your button there, you push it, and you can see redstone is powered. You're going to want a repeater. If I can get in the proper way, you're going to want a repeater facing that way. You don't need any kind of delay on it. A dirt block, it's just going to push the signal through the dirt block. Another repeater pointed away from your device, and this repeater pointed towards. Both you want on the max setting. And then of course redstone to connect your little contraption. And that just kind of fizzled out. Oh, that's why. You're not going to want to cover that one up. That was my mistake. Whoopsie. It will block your signal. So your cover-up job, whenever you cover up these wires, is going to start there. Right? And I don't know why I'm digging with these blocks. I know I have a message. In fact, I should probably... Okay. And we'll cover that one up. Okay, so now you just have a button, and whenever you push this button, that whole row right there goes down, and you can see this row right here goes down. It doesn't come back. Alright, then you get your buckets of water, and I'm just gonna... Right, and you start from one end, you put one there, you skip a block, and you put it on the next one, and then you can actually grab that center block and it will replenish itself. So we'll fill these two up. We'll go. You want to make sure, I already got this one. It's dark outside, so it's hard to see that I got it. But you want to get the block that you covered up already. And then, yeah. And that creates your little waterway. And if you push the button, you can see water flows in. And when it goes up, water flows out. Create a place for the water to go. And bada boom. Take some dirt. We'll cover... Whoops. We'll cover this up, and you have your completed pool. This has been Mike from Project Gamers. Thank you all for watching this tutorial. Please leave me some feedback on how I did, how I can make my tutorials better in the future, things like that. Rate it if you liked it, or if you didn't like it. Just leave me some feedback so I know what I can do for future videos for you guys. And be sure to check out JL2579's channel. He's got some really neat stuff. This was pretty cool. He's got a lift over there, and just all kinds of other cool stuff that he's been showcasing, and he's continuously working on more. So go ahead, check out his channel, and keep your eye out on this one, because hopefully I'll be making some more Minecraft stuff. And yeah guys, thank you very much. Bye.